Makeup, people either love it or hate it. It is a dominating industry that is expected to be worth 670 billion by the year 2020. According to official statistics, Black and ethnic women alike make up more than 50% of people that are buying makeup yearly. In this documentary, I will be looking at all the different makeup shades on offer. I will also be getting people's opinions and attitudes towards makeup diversity, whilst looking at the darker shades that are on offer.
Fair sand, fair neutral, fair light neutral, light neutral, light sand, light medium neutral, light medium honey, medium sand, medium neutral, medium tan honey, deep honey, rich sand, mahogany.
I'm not someone that's dark enough to go through the struggles that, like, the deepest shade, but like from what I've seen, I know that there's more lighter shades that they focus on, and they just totally forget about the dark shades completely. Like, they tend to make it like espresso and then 2 shades, like, and that's it.
So I don't really think about it too much since I don't wear makeup that much, but in terms of like my friends who do wear a lot of makeup and they're more a darker skin tone, obviously I think it's easier for me since there's more lighter / medium skin tone shades rather than the darker ones.
Lighter shade people, it's easy to just pick up. Like, they can go into any store and just pick up the shade they want. So it seems like it's slightly harder for dark skinned people.
I honestly feel like, who are they trying to appeal to? Because who is their audience? Clearly it's not anyone dark skinned. As a dark skinned person, I feel like if you want your products to sell, especially within the makeup industry, it's important that it satisfies everyone, because that's how you make your profit, that's how you make your selling, and that's how you get clients.
I remember the first time I went to go pick up my foundation shade. It was quite tricky because, like, I had to test colors out, and I was like, this is too light for me, this is too dark for me, and they didn't have darker shades.
I know what shade it is, but then I have to, at times I do have to mix it. Like, say if I go like NYX, or if I get MAC or something, might have to mix it, but it's not, I don't really go for the struggle.
The foundation, I think that for Fenty Beauty, Rihanna to come out with 40 shades, you're a real G. You're a real G, because you knew it was difficult, and that was the decision you made. You didn't take the easy road.
What were your thoughts when Fenty Beauty launched with 40 foundation shades?
I was like, girl! I said, what? Rihanna knows what she's doing. You see, you need someone like Rihanna, because she doesn't discriminate. She doesn't forget. She doesn't just focus on the dark skinned people or the black people, let's just say. She also wants to remember that there are white people out there with lighter shades, you know, albino people. They probably can't find their colour. And she just came with a bang.
I decided to ask boys about their stance on makeup and issues in the makeup industry, as I wanted to get the male perspective. I asked boys that were not makeup wearers to see, as people that were not in the beauty community, how they viewed the issues and if they were even aware of the issues in the makeup industry.
My thoughts on makeup are pretty good, but I just would expect people to use it in moderation.
Obviously, if I had a girlfriend at the time and she was getting annoyed by it, obviously it would affect me, but right now it doesn't.
I think it only affects people who actually use makeup.
Or your girl.
Society has been formed in the first place, you know what I mean? Society has been formed to keep us under. So because of that, black beauty was never actually a thing.
As someone who loves makeup and wears it often, as well as someone who is of a darker skin tone, I wanted to see what shades were on offer in store. In order to achieve this discreetly, I decided to go into the local Superdrugs and do some undercover investigating. Right off the bat, I was not surprised to see that brands had little to none dark shades on offer. The main culprits were brands such as Rimmel London, Revlon and Barry M. Barry M, in fact, had only 2 darker shades on offer. However, as I did look around, I was also pleasantly surprised to see brands such as NYX, Revolution and MUA, who had a well-balanced and fair shade range. As I walked around, I saw that there was an effort being made in diversity with shade ranges. My findings are that makeup companies are starting to listen to their consumers more. There are a considerable considerable amount of darker shades on offer. However, there's not enough. People of colour are still being disregarded. There's a lack of darker shades in most foundation companies. My question is, will makeup diversity ever get better, and will lighter skin tones and darker skin tones have the same shade ranges? Will it ever be fair?